Are you thinking about moving to Denver, Colorado? Well, before you start packing your bags, let us give you 5 solid reasons why you might want to rethink that decision. Hey everyone, I'm Zach Nelson.
And I'm Kathy Nelson. And as Denver real estate agents, we see a lot of people moving here. And don't get us wrong, Denver is a great place to live, but it's not for everyone.
So today we're here to give you the brutal truth about what it's really like to live in the Mile High City. No sugarcoating, no surprises, just the facts.
If you're the type of person who wants endless beach days, predictable weather, and a budget-friendly cost of living, well, you might want to stay put. So let's dive into 5 reasons why Denver might not be the dream city you think it is.
Reason number 1, the weather will mess with your mind. Not kidding. If you want a place where the weather makes sense, Denver is probably not for you. Let me paint a picture. You wake up, the sun's shining, it's a perfect 65 degrees. Then you step outside in a t-shirt feeling great. And then, boom, 2 hours later, the temperatures drop 30 degrees, the wind picks up, and suddenly you're in a full-on blizzard, questioning all of your life's choices. I'm not exaggerating, Denver's weather is wildly unpredictable. It's common to experience all 4 seasons in a single day. One minute you're sipping iced coffee, the next you're scraping ice off your windshield. And if you're someone who loves cozy rainy days, yeah, you're pretty much out of luck. Denver gets over 300 days of sunshine a year. It's great if you love the sun, but if you're one of those people who enjoys a good thunderstorm or a misty morning, you're not gonna find much of that here. Oh, and let's talk about the wind. Some days it feels like Mother Nature is personally trying to knock you over. If you ever wanted to experience what it's like to be in a wind tunnel, Denver's got you covered. And if you're anywhere near Boulder, Colorado, look out for the Chinook winds. Those are intense.
Reason number 2, dry, high-altitude life isn't for everyone. Denver sits at 5,280 feet above sea level, which sounds cool until you realize what it does to your body. First off, the air is thin. If you're moving from a lower elevation, don't be surprised when you get winded just walking up a flight of stairs. Even the fittest people take a few weeks to adjust. And if you're coming from somewhere humid, oh boy, welcome to the land of never-ending dry skin, chapped lips, and random nosebleeds. You'll quickly learn that lotion, chapstick, and a water bottle are non-negotiable. I'm serious. Hydration isn't just a suggestion here, it's a survival strategy. Let's talk about the landscape. If you're expecting lush green scenery year-round, oh, I hate to break it to you, but that's not Denver. We get about 2 good months of green before everything turns a lovely shade of crispy brown. If you want year-round greenery, you might be happier in the Pacific Northwest.
Reason number 3, you love water? Well, good luck. If your dream lifestyle involves beaches, lakes, or any large body of water, you're probably going to be disappointed. Denver doesn't have many natural lakes. Sure, we have reservoirs, but let's be honest, swimming in a reservoir is not the same as hanging out in a lake or the ocean. The water isn't exactly the cleanest, and you're usually sharing it with a bunch of boats, jet skis, and the occasional floating beer can. Now, you might be thinking, but what about all those gorgeous alpine lakes in the mountains? Yes, they exist. They're stunning, but unless you enjoy swimming in glacial runoff, you're not going to be spending much time in them. These lakes are freezing year-round. Even in the summer, the water is basically ice bath therapy. And by the way, to be fair, that is me. Then again, I am a little crazy. And if you really want to spend time at a legit lake, get ready for a 3 to 4 hour drive either east to Nebraska or north to Wyoming. That's right, you'll probably have to leave the state just to get your water fix. So if you can't live without a good beach day, Denver just might not be the place for you.
Reason number 4, it's expensive. Denver used to be an affordable hidden gem, not anymore. Over the past decade, home prices have skyrocketed and the cost of living just keeps climbing. If you're looking to rent, be prepared to shell out a lot more than you might expect. And if you're hoping to buy a home, well, let's just say that charming little house with mountain views, it's probably going to cost you way more than you think. To give you some perspective, Denver's home prices are significantly higher than the national average, and rent isn't much better. A decent 1-bedroom apartment can easily run you over $2,000 a month. So if you're moving here thinking it's an affordable alternative to places like California or New York, you might want to double check those numbers.
Reason number 5, You hate driving? Tough luck. If you're coming from a city with great public transportation, I kind of have some bad news here. Denver's public transit exists, but it's not exactly world class. Sure, we have buses and a light rail train system, but they're not the most reliable or convenient options. If you want to fully enjoy everything Denver has to offer, like the mountains, hiking trails, and ski resorts, you're going to need a car. Don't get me started on mountain driving traffic, which I do often. It's always there, no matter the season. Hey, maybe someday, like in the year 2200, they'll build a monorail system up to the mountains. Biking is an option, but between the crazy weather and the questionable drivers, it's not always practical. And if you're thinking about relying on Uber or Lyft, well, let's just say those fares add up fast.
So there you have it. 5 very real reasons why you might not want to move to Denver. But let's be honest, you're probably still going to move here, aren't you?
And when you do, you'll need a real estate team that actually gets Denver. Crazy weather, high prices, and all. So when you're ready to make the move, hit us up. We'll find you a home that almost makes you forget about the lack of lakes.
You can find our contact information below. We can't wait to hear from you. See you in Denver. Bye.